Hey guys, it is July 6th and today we are at the old abandoned Hard Rock theme park. So here's the entrance. It's amazing how quickly nature starts reasserting itself. If you look over here on the sides, the landscaping. Wow, busted glass. So weird seeing it like this. We haven't been back since it closed. So this is actually the backside of Medieval Times. The front looks nicer, but it's in the shade and I can't back up and get a good shot. This is a lot of fun. We did this, it's been many years ago. We did it on Christmas Day. It's actually open Christmas Day with some family and it was so much fun. Back then, again, several years ago, they didn't have great vegetarian options for Brian, but I bet that has changed. The other thing we didn't like was you have to eat with your hands instead of utensils, which we weren't huge fans of, but the show was fantastic. So here's the Medieval Times stable, I guess. And over there in the distance, they got one lone horse out. So if you've never seen the show, it's basically jousting and other activities on horseback. And of course, it's all staged, it's not real, but it's very fun and entertaining. And you sit in a section where you're rooting for like one guy, and so it's a lot of fun. So this is that old shopping area I mentioned. It's all closed now. It's food court, Vitamin World. Here's the food court again, entrance.
Big thing was Waccamaw Pottery.
Yeah, Waccamaw Pottery was huge. And I can remember when I was young, my mom was like, oh, I want to go to Waccamaw Pottery. It was like a big thing back then. And it shut down. You can see where all the old stores, and the whole area was called Waccamaw as well. Shopping. I don't remember the exact title, but anyway, it's no more, and you can see some more buildings over there for shopping. But I know one of you mentioned it already in our comments that you didn't realize that there were outlets here. There are two large outlets at Myrtle Beach. This is just not one of them anymore. There's two Tangers. There's one on 501 and there's one on 17 North. 17 North, right?
17, yeah.
Yeah. We like the one 17 North because it has a Disney store, and we may end up going there today or tomorrow. We haven't really decided. But anyway, that's all that's left out here. It's kind of sad. It's like a ghost town. The only thing that's really still in operation is the Medieval Times, and well, the churches, but those are new. The only old stuff that's still in existence is Medieval Times.
Still got the sign out. It's Waccamaw.
Yep.
Exactly which building had the pottery.
Yeah, I can't remember either. It was huge there. I do remember that. So there's Waccamaw linen. And so up here, this is 501. Waccamaw furniture. Again, here's one of the old signs for the Freestyle Music Park. Freestyle is what it was called after Hard Rock pulled out. We just pulled into Lowe's and Brian just knows there's a bright pink Hummer going by. We have stopped for a mama duck and duckling crossing here. So we decided to go to the Tanger outlet that's on 17 North because that's the one with the Disney store, of course. We're headed into the Disney outlet. Don't let the outlet name fool you. Most things in here are standard Disney store prices. So the Disney stores will happen in place, but they're having a 60% off sale, so that's probably why. All right, if this is really 60% off, I have to get it. Brian doesn't think it is 60% off, but we'll find out. I'll take it up and find out. Very cool. This is one of the first times I've seen the ears and the hats here.
We have Christmas merch.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like the Winnie the Pooh stocking. That's cute. Lots and lots of Star Wars stuff marked way down. Like that's $10. These are $6. Those are some pretty good deals. where you can have this Elite Series for only $76. There's Ray for $10 and Kylo. Brian just got sucked in by the Millennium Falcon for $15.
Pretty cool.
So unfortunately, the Disney store was a bust. That mug I liked was $19 and was not on sale, so I'm not spending $19 on a mug, sorry.
That's park prices.
It is park prices, it really is. And they had a really super cute Winnie the Pooh t-shirt, but the t-shirt prices today are actually worse than normal. It's funny, they put those big 60% off signs, and then it only applies to a few things. So we looked at the few things, it was mostly Star Wars and some of the live action Beauty and the Beast, so I guess they stocked up a little too much on those movie merchandise.
Like creepy dolls too.
Yeah. And he was talking about the Belle doll. It's like really creepy looking.
Looks like the doll from the horror series. I think it's called Annabelle. She's the doll from The Conjuring. It looks just like her.
Really?
Yeah.
So anyway, it's always fun to look around in there even if we don't buy anything there. Hey guys, so we decided to bike over to Broadway at the beach. I know it's surprising. We're gonna attempt to do at least some different things before we go to Hard Rock tonight. It's a really fun place. So Ripley's behind us has got some kind of party going again with a full DJ and some games. So they've really got a lot going on for 4th of July. I'm impressed. So if you're wondering why we're not going to the aquarium since we have season passes, this guy forgot his pass. He just went out of town on business and took it out of his wallet, left it at home. But we'll be back here in a couple of weeks and we'll definitely be back to the aquarium. So I love how this bike rack looks like a fish, but the one thing we've noticed at Broadway at the beach is they need more bike racks. They're always full like this. You can tell by the bike that's attached to that sign over there. Last night we had to ride around to a different bike rack just to find a place to put our bikes. So that ride over there spinning around is something Brian loves. If you want to know more about that, check out our previous vlog right over there. And that Ferris wheel over there we rode as well. I think it's in the same vlog. So much fun. Alright, we're gonna check out Joe's Crab Shack. So we are at the Joe's Crab Shack bar and I'm gonna get a shark bite. And here's what the restaurant looks like. It's been a while since we've eaten here, but we have, and it's pretty good. So he's making our shark bite. Here it comes.
Damn.
Thank you. Alright, so here's our shark bite at Joe's Crab Shack for the quote blood in the bite part. I can't get it to stick.
We'll flop around.
Alright, so I got it back on. I'm gonna give it a try. Oh wow, this is heavy. I'm gonna have to put a straw in first. Alright, so here it goes. I'm gonna give it a try. Okay.
Sweet.
It's super sweet, but it's actually good. I mean, if you like sweet, I would say this is definitely a good drink. I know most people do like sweet. If you've watched our vlog, we're not huge sweet drink people, but this is really tasty. It actually reminds me of a blue Caraco. You know, like a blue Hawaiian? That's what I meant, blue Hawaiian. Sorry, there's a lot of balloons popping in the background.
What's going on back there?
So there's what the shark bite looks like, what you saw. And here is what's in the shark bite. Along with the calories, which I'm not sure I wanted to know about. And,
290.
oh, for you that may be nothing. For me that's a lot. But also our bartender told us there is a double version of this, which would be fun. Brian's not big into mixed drinks, so I'm just getting a single, but he may have to help me with this.
Limit 2.
Limit 2. You can only get 2 of these before you fall out of the bar. And so here's what it looks like when you stir in the red part with the blue part. You get purple. Brian just noticed the sign for the restroom is a toilet bowl and toilet lid. Or I'm going to insist that Brian try this.
Oh, come on.
It's like this limeade stuff. Oh.
Yeah, it burns the back of your throat, but not from alcohol. It's like a sweet tart type taste.
Reminds me of that stuff when you were a kid. We had that, remember that white stick?
Yes, the dipstick.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I totally agree. So Brian, what did you think about the shark attack? I have to agree, I'm sorry. Now, if you like sweet things that are sort of tart, like a sweet tart, I think you'd like it, but we're really, between the two of us, we're having a hard time. Oops, sorry, the shark just died. Sorry, shark. We're having a hard time getting the whole thing down. We've almost done it, but it's a challenge. Once again, the sort of, I don't know if you call it club area, but the more adult area of Broadway at the beach is packed. It's definitely busy this week. There's American Tap House, there's Hard Rock, Dave & Buster's at the end, and then there's a few clubs at the very end that actually still charge a cover charge. They've got some live music at Malibu's Tiki Bar tonight. We are back at Hard Rock, and tonight looks like they have some live music setting up. We stopped in at Hard Rock, as you saw, and we got a good spot at the bar as usual. It's weird here. Everywhere else is packed, but you can walk right in here. I don't get that. And Brian noticed they're setting up for, looks like live music tonight, which is awesome. As usual, they got some awesome songs. This is David Bowie. And this is actually the era of David Bowie that is my favorite, which is the Ziggy Stardust era. This is the first time this trip we decided to get some food, or I decided to get some food at Hard Rock. Got the nachos. I'm hoping Brian helps me because this is huge. So thanks for joining us. We hope you had a good time watching. If you have, we appreciate subscribes, likes, shares, and comments. Bye!